Vinny Tortorich here. Hey man, if you're a fan of Vizzy, you might be a fan of me too. I'm the guy that gets people to lose a lot of weight. I have something free for you guys. This is no clickbait. Just go to vinnytortorich.com and there's a big banner. It's a free PDF, how to lose weight. It's an intro guide to NSNG at vinnytortorich.com. Go check it out exclusively for anyone who listens to Izzy Presley. Thank you.
RockstarLeatherworks.com is your home for badass rock and roll gear. Featuring 100% handmade leather bands, watches, cuffs, bracelets, and more, Rockstar Leatherworks has something for everybody. Whether you are going to the show or you are in it, you can find something to fit your needs. Choose from a variety of designs or create your own masterpiece. Their bands and watches are second to none. They also ship internationally. Who needs a stage to be a rock star? Check out RockstarLeatherworks.com.
Hey ladies, Sass Pants Designs will take that rock shirt that everyone has and make it your own in a flattering, sassy, and simple way. There are one-of-a-kind tank tops, lace-up tees, and tube top dresses already in stock. Check out the online store at sasspantsdesigns.com and like Sass Pants Designs on Facebook for special offers and custom orders. That's sasspantsdesigns.com, sasspantsdesigns.com. Sass Pants will make you the envy of the party.
Replay Guitar Exchange is your premier independent guitar store. Being independent is good. With all of the major brands, including new, vintage, and pre-owned, you can find the guitar, bass, amp, or accessory you are dreaming of. From vintage to the newest models, Replay Guitar Exchange can help you find that perfect piece. They have industry veteran expert staff, all players like you down to the owner. You aren't just getting a great guitar, you're getting the Replay difference. Find them online at replayguitar.com and find your dream guitar today.
Hi, this is Bobby Brown, and welcome to another fucking podcast.
You kids with your loud music and your Dan Fogelberg, your Zima, hula hoops, and Pac-Man video games, don't you see? People today have attention spans that can only be measured in nanoseconds.
See, son, old legends never die. They just lose weight.
Like a legend and an out-of-work bum with a lot of life.
Hello, you crazy dirt fucker!
Party time!
Yes, it is party time. Oh, that was cheesy. Hello, Hollywood. Hello, world. Hello, my loyal minions. It is good to see you, and it's always good to be seen. My name is Izzy Presley, and it is 6:07 p.m. here on a beautiful Tuesday night. It looks like it's midnight outside. Gotta love daylight savings times. Fucking A. It's a foggy, supposed to rain here in Los Angeles. You know, cheery day. Cheery day. Episode number 300. Is it actually episode number 300? I don't know. I did some math. 52 times 6 would be 6 years of doing the show. And it came out to 300 and some odd days. And I know there's been like a month or two where I haven't done the show, but I've done the show a few times. Oh my God, like 3 times a week for a while, 4 times a week a couple of weeks ago. I figured it's close to 300, whatever. We'll just run with 300, for ratings. Over the past 6 years, I've seen my crowds dwindle, seen my listeners dwindle, and we're trying to make it better. But, whatever. It's the 300th episode, and we've had a good run, and we're not going anywhere. A lot of great guests, and a lot of great guests to come. A lot of great listeners. I thank everybody that's stuck with me on and off throughout the 6 years, throughout the 300 some odd episodes. And welcome. Welcome. It's an honor to be doing this and sit here while I stroke my own ego. I didn't know what I was going to do tonight. I was frantically scrounging for a bigger name guests, and none of that came through. I sent a couple texts off to some very famous people. Did not happen, which is fine. That's okay. That's okay. Doesn't mean that won't happen at some point for those people who I'm going to rename keep nameless. Next Tuesday, possibly have Brent Woods in studio from the Skid Row, the Sebastian Bach band, and now the Taylor Hawkins band. They have a brand new record out. But meaning to get Brent on anyways. Dude, so just so we can do Sebastian and back and forth. You got to bear with me. I did just wake up about an hour ago. I've been on this weird run of sleeping all day. Yesterday I slept through Days of Our Lives, which is sacrilege, especially because they're going to be off the air for a little while after next week. Complete sacrilege. I got up and it's weird. I've been waking up at like 10. And today I woke up at like 10 after getting like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. And I came across this really cool thing on A&E because I fall asleep to the TV. And before I go to bed, before I go to sleep, I set the thing to change the channels so I don't have stuff on the TV that I don't want. While I'm sleeping, which shouldn't bother me anyways, but I would wake up and get pissed off. But there was this thing on A&E, this John Gotti documentary about him and his son, and I just got roped into it. It was like 4 hours, and it was awesome. Especially coming off last week's conversation with AJ Benza. When we were talking about, oh, holy shit, I just got a PayPal notification. Who just sent me money? Somebody sent me money. This is breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Izzy Presley at yahoo.com is the PayPal. I just got a PayPal notification, and it is $12.31, 34 cents. What is that from? Where in the hell did that come from? Your activity. Let me see this PayPal bell. It doesn't say what that's from. Is that, I wonder if that is, I don't know what that is. Huh. That's weird. I'll take that $12.31, 34 cents sent to Izzy Presley at yahoo.com via PayPal. Wherever that came from, thank you. Scotty checking in already. Sledgehammer checking in. Actually, this is the thing with the days thing. You know what? And I'm going to play this for you guys. Just because it'll be easier to explain and it'll save me a few minutes. While I'm going to load this, one of the actors on there, Freddie Smith, he plays Sonny Kiriakis. This is supposed to be anonymous. Harry Hummus checking in, the Heeb in his house. How you doing, buddy? While I'm doing that, lots of new t-shirts available. Make sure you guys check out the Teespring page, and I might actually even make a 300th episode t-shirt, because why not? Just one more shirt to sell to Mark from Chicago. So yeah, check that out. And of course, I just said the PayPal, yada, yada, yada. You guys know all that kind of good stuff. Izzy Presley at yahoo.com that's the PayPal. Real Izzy Presley all the way across the board as far as your social media goes. And where did the YouTube go? Oh my God. All right. So we're going to pull this up. This is just off the whim. And this was news like a week ago that Days of Our Lives was done. And in fact, they are just going on hiatus. Everybody did not get fired. All right, hold on. Freddie Smith. I'm going to play this for you guys. Where did this go? Where did it go? Oh my God. It was just here. Okay, I subscribed to this latest. Oh, there we go. 8 more. Oh, where the fuck did this go? Oh, here we go. So this is Freddie Smith talking about if Days of Our Lives is really canceled. No, I don't want to try your free fucking trial. Hey, look, an ad that I can't skip. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, hey, I can skip it now. Fucking fossil. Here we go.
I want to just touch on real quick, because this is such a hot topic with Days being in the news.
Yes.
So much going on. So for those of you who, because I feel like anyone who follows us, who I've mentioned that we're going on a hiatus, so I think everyone was like not as panicked. But for those people who might have not, because I don't know if anyone else in the cast ever told anyone. Like, I've been speaking vocally about it, like, hey, Thanksgiving, we're done for a while. So from what the article said, I think like TMZ and like all these people picked it up. We were trending for a minute, Days of Our Lives. It's like, yeah. They were saying that everyone was fired.
Freddie, Days of Our Lives is always trending, buddy.
I guess technically everyone was fired. It just was a better clickbaity title, so congrats to the mega media companies who know exactly what they're doing.
Right.
We technically all were fired, but that sounds negative. You know, our contracts were just all ended because they want to save money. I mean, that's this whole entire battle of Days of Our Lives isn't that more people or less people are watching it. It's just that there's such a ladder from Sony to NBC to Corday to there's a lot of people in between, and it's all about money.
Of course.
So for them, canceling the...
That is something we are going to be talking about extensively tonight. It's all about money. All right, continue, Mr. Smith.
Contracts of 30 series regulars, and then with the crew, I mean, I don't really know. If I had to guess, like, you know, they're going to save a couple $1 million.
Yeah.
So if that couple $1 million is what's going to help negotiate to get us picked up for another year, like every year they're doing something to just kind of trim the budget.
Yeah.
So that's what we've known.
Can you trim some of my fat while you're at it? Thank you.
And like being on set, walking the halls, talking with everybody, no one seems nervous, like the production. And also, too, with a lot of the new sets being built, they're investing money. So if we were going to be never coming back, why would they be building new sets? Why would they be spending money on a web series?
True.
On the app? Why would you spend? Because they shoot that.
I want to be on the web
That's
series.
a lot of money to shoot that. They're shooting it like legitimately.
Yeah.
So where we're looking at that, going, why would they spend all this money if we're gonna? Why would they just drop all that money on the Day of Days? Like, think about it. If you're cutting, like that's NBC, so that's different. It's a complicated thing, but I think we're going to come back. I've heard as early as January 15th, and I've heard as late as April 1st.
Well, so for all of the other soaps,
this
that
is
have been
Freddie's
canceled in
wife
the
talking
past,
right now,
there have
and
been a
she
lot.
is a
Do you think they got
cutie
canceled solely
patootie
because the numbers weren't there anymore? Because their numbers are pretty.
The Days numbers are great.
Strong, right?
They were canceled based on a lot of people stopped watching.
Okay.
And that was the boom that happened in the 2000s. From what I hear, a lot of, like, back why it was popular in the 80s and 90s, or even maybe 70s, 80s, whenever it was at its peak, that's when a lot of stay-at-home moms, there wasn't dual incomes in the family. I think that was part of it.
Right.
The other part of it is
the way it should be. Am I right, guys?
In 80, 90, there wasn't even, like, cable wasn't picking up yet. Then they expanded into, you can now watch TBS, and you can watch Oprah's network, and you can watch, I mean, now there's a ton of networks.
Yeah.
And then Netflix comes out, and then Hulu, and now Disney Plus. And so the amount of content that is out there, people, unless you're a diehard, and generations pass it down, people who were wishy-washy left. They went back to work. And then the other problem that everyone's having is the ratings based on the advertisers. So that's how you run the show. They make money based on advertising. Sony and NBC and Corday.
Hold on, just to interrupt here for a second. Speaking of advertising, does anybody else want to punch this ginger douche in the Amazon Alexa commercials? Alexa, what's on my schedule today? Alexa, how do I get shiny hair? I want to slap that kid. Anyways, continue.
Have to sell those Dove commercial ads during it to pay for everything we do.
Right.
But when people are DVRing it, like my mom does for the week and then watches it on Friday, after 3 days of being on the DVR, if you don't watch it, it doesn't count for advertisers as a view.
Did not
so
know
advertising's probably going down. People's attentions are leaving. So it's not that anything's changed with Days. It's just how people are consuming it.
Yeah.
And back to your initial question, I think they were like, well, you know what? Maybe since people left, maybe it was All My Children. Maybe it wasn't good. Let's cancel it and put a cooking show on. So they canceled this amazing show, One Life to Live, all these things they put on other networks or other programs, and no one watched. So they go, uh-oh. But then it was already canceled, and they tried to do whatever. So I think Days, Young and the Restless, Bold and Beautiful, General Hospital have learned from that. They're not going to cancel Days, and NBC's not going to get something that's going to have a 1.5 to 2 million a day show up and watch it.
See, there you go. Okay, stop. There you go. There is bring back the guiding light, as long as they don't bring back passions. So there you go. That is what's going on with Days of Our Lives. And I know, like he talked about clickbait, which we all know very, very well. It's probably not as bad as it seems. It's shocking that the media would make something sound worse than it actually is. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole, are we? No, we are not. Fake news. So yeah, that's what's going on with Days of Our Lives. And thank you for bringing me down this rabbit hole that I did not need to get. I should have got into this with AJ on Thursday night. If you guys missed, Doc, I don't know if you listened to the Thursday night's episode with AJ Benza, but that was probably one of the best that I've done. That episode is fucking amazing. It is off the charts good. AJ is going to be back. We scratched the surface with AJ Benza. And if you are a new listener, you do not know who AJ Benza is. AJ has a 30-plus year career as a gossip columnist in New York. And we're talking the real deal. He snuck into Mariah Carey's wedding as a busboy. This is how hardcore he is. He knows everybody. He's partied with everybody. And he told some of those stories on the show. There is no end to what, to AJ's story. And, it is fucking amazing. God bless AJ Benza. And like I said, we got into the mafia rabbit hole a little bit because AJ, if you did listen, if you did know that his dad was a federal agent and his mom's family was mafia. And we just touched on it a little bit. And props to AJ. He was on Corolla and he didn't say my name or the name of the show, but they got into the day before on Corolla, they were talking about, it would have been yesterday. So it was today's show on Corolla. They were talking about, Brad Williams, the comedian, was on there talking about doing a, Adam Carolla show porno, spoof porno, and saying you should play, this would be played, or like Randy West would be playing, or not Randy West, who's the dude that's, they call him the wall painter or the painter or whatever. Just Peter North. Thank you, Izzy. Who would be playing the people on the show in the porno? And AJ's like, it's funny. I was talking to my buddy, and he's like, you know what? If they ever do Vinny the Chin Gigante, Corolla should play him because he looks like him, and he does. And thank you, AJ. It was inadvertent, backwards props to me on the Adam Carolla show. So thank you, AJ. But yeah, AJ is great. If you haven't heard that episode, go back and listen to it. It is so good. I mean, we could have went for 5 hours and still just scratched the surface, but AJ will be back. So yes, as Freddie was saying, it is all about money. It's about saving money. I expect Days of Our Lives to be back, and I expect it to be back with the same cast. All right, let's get to some listener feedback from YouTube, because I have like one guy that listens on YouTube. That is Mike. Let's see. Oh, this is from... Oh, that's actually... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that's too much. Listen, you talk about the meeting the Days cast, decided not to make it. Do I regret the opportunity not to make it? Nah, because I don't like lines. And I've gone there for the Days of Days once, and it was just long lines. And just if it was Kiss, it's a different story. Oh my God, which one is this? This is from the Baby It's Cold Outside episode. Another great episode. Even if your vocal showcase wasn't a home run, I just woke up. Give me a break. Your opinions and talking points are on the spot as usual. Little merch for retailers to sell for Thanksgiving. Blah 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 blah. And it's good to be Ace Von Johnson. All right. This comes from the 5 years of podcasting, or 6 years of podcasting reunions, and the last kiss. And this will lead us into the Motley talk, because we're getting into the Motley Crue thing. This is from a week ago. This is before anything was confirmed. This is just when the rumors started to hit. He says, I believe since the day Motley claimed they were going to stop touring, that they'd return to the stage one of two ways, either as a residency act in Vegas, where they could claim they're not touring, or as a three-member Motley 2 band. Oh, I see what you did there. Sans the original member. Somehow Motley will sell concert tickets again. Will be using a technicality or simply voiding the agreement, which is what they did. They voided the agreement to themselves. And they have every right to do that. Because I think if it wasn't for the movie, it might be a different story. But because of the success of the movie, this is their chance. And I do not blame them one bit. And I am not mad at them at all. There is so much outrage out there. People, here is a post, and I'm not going to say who it's from because it wasn't posted on my page. It was on their personal Facebook page. Let me go into my saved things here. Let's read the post. And this is how. All right. This is how bad it is. People have lost their fucking minds. Anyone interested in starting a class action lawsuit against Motley Crue for financially raping their fans in 2014 and 15 while providing a contract that they would never perform again. They said they would never tour again. Big difference. So if you sign your name and pass this along, if so, sign your name, pass this along. Had they not gone to the lengths of providing their fans a contract, perhaps this could be considered a comeback tour. But I believe that contract makes them liable to the fans who believed them. Sir, this is the entertainment business. This music is professional wrestling. This was a loser leaves town match. This was a retirement match. You know what happens with a loser leaves town and a retirement match? They always come back. They always come back. Did I believe that they were done after this long? I thought, well, possibly. Possibly they could be done. They could be done. But they, as musicians, as entertainers, they have every goddamn right to do what they want to do. And if the demand is there, which it obviously is because they were offered a very large chunk of money from Live Nation, I do not blame them at all. In the words of the great Eddie Trunk, it's all about money. Of course it is. I do not blame them at all. Does it bum me out a little bit that my mandate with Stevie Rochelle to the very last Motley Crue show wasn't the very last Motley Crue show? Yeah, a little bit. Am I mad about it? No, absolutely not, because I don't blame them at all. Did I think they were going to come back in this grand fashion? No, I didn't. Did I think they were going to come back as Mike said in his comment, as a residency? I could see that. One-off shows, I could see that because it's not touring. But they put out the video destroying the contracts, and who cares? Yeah, it was great entertainment. That whole press conference was awesome. The funeral procession, the headstones, the contract signing, it was great. And what did everybody say? What did everybody say during that thing? Oh, yeah, they'll be back. And look what happened. There it is. There it is. Motley Crue is coming back. And has it been confirmed now? Hold on. Let me find this. Okay, this is from Rolling Stone. So apparently this is actually going to happen. And of course, because everybody's got to find the quotes, there's no amount of money that would ever make me do it again because I have such pride in how we're ending it in 2014. Well, that's 5 years ago. I don't blame him at all. 5 years ago, he probably didn't need the money. Well, maybe now they do. I'm sure they don't. But would you turn down that money? Oh, hell no. Hell no. All right. So this comes from Rolling Stone. Motley Crue released a video on Monday officially announcing their upcoming reunion in 2020. They'll be kicking off a U.S. stadium tour with Poison and Def Leppard. When this was just speculation, I had heard that it was actually done. But of course, because I was told not to say anything, I did not say anything. The band doesn't appear in the video, but Machine Gun Kelly, who portrayed Tommy Lee in the movie adaptation of The Dirt, announces that they are blowing up their cessation of touring contract because the fans demanded a reformation. Did they demand it? I don't know. I didn't see a big petition for "We want Motley Crue back." I think Live Nation demanded it. And that dollar amount was just like, okay, fuck it, let's do it. I don't blame them. But here's the question. Can McMars do it? Doc says, shout at the deli, Vince is a fat bastard. See, that's just mean. It's weird. It's like, it's funny when you're talking about obese women at Walmart in the South. Or obese women at, Burger King in the South. But when you start talking about our rock stars, then I get offended. Actually, I don't. But the memes are funny. They are. Memes are funny. Scotty says, sorry, feedback from the movie. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. This guy says, Nikki stated they got so much feedback from new fans that they wish they had seen them live. He said they're coming back for them. And I don't blame him. Look, it's the same thing with Queen. Queen, right now, because of that movie, are bigger than they've ever been in the United States. Why not cash in? You would not believe the people that I talk to, that I actually talk to when I'm driving. These kids that they've seen the movie, it's like, God, that was something. That was awesome. We watch it all the time. Like, have you read the book? There's a book. Now these kids get a chance to see it finally. And look, I think this is a good thing. I really do. I really think this is a good thing. And I'll tell you why. Because now because of the Queen movie, because of the Motley movie, because of the success of the movies, because of the business that Queen is doing on the road now, and what Motley will be doing on the road now, you are getting a whole new generation, and this goes right back to Greta Van Fleet. You're opening up a whole generation of people that listen to a bunch of shit music into rock and roll. Yes, it's old men rock and roll. I get it. Old people rock and roll. But you're opening them up to it. And they're going to see what it's like live. They are going to see what a rock show is all about. And it all goes back to Greta Van Fleet. You can hate on them all you want. They sound like Led Zeppelin. Blah, blah, blah. Where's their fucking Stairway? Where's their Kashmir? I don't hear any songs that sound like those songs or any Zeppelin songs. Yes, they do sound like Zeppelin. But they sound like a modern Zeppelin to me. I like Greta Van Fleet. Anyways, so you've got a young band that's getting young kids into rock and roll, and now the big boys are showing them how it's done. And these kids are going to go to these shows and go, I want to do that. Will it take rock and roll to where it was at one point? No, absolutely not. But it'll take it back from the underground and out from us old fuckers into a young generation, and that's what it needs. And God bless it. So I do not blame them at all, one bit. God bless Motley Crue. God bless them. I could make fun of Kiss, because, I mean, I saw the Kiss farewell tour in 2000, and was it 2000? Or was it 2000? No, 2002 is when I saw them with Aerosmith. First half of the show brought to you by Beater Amplification, everybody. Beater Amplification, I love them. That's 2 E's, beateramplification.com. Check them out. Hand-wired, hand-built, amazing fucking amplifiers. The Izzy Presley TCB1 is in production. Or it's getting built. And then you will be able to buy one for yourself. Beateramplification.com. So yeah, look. Like I said, anything to get kids into rock and roll. Doc, Harry Hummus. I love the fact they are coming back. See, I love this. And Harry, you are one of the people that went to multiple shows on that farewell tour. They are rock gods. Who wouldn't want to see the show? The music is great. Absolutely. Absolutely. Bruce from Canada checking in. Can Vince and Mick endure a proper tour? I said it already. The final tour, not my final dollar. See, there you go. There you go. Ooh, did the Wild win? Yeah, the Wild beat the Sabres. Check that out. Live sports updates on another fucking podcast, ladies and gentlemen. Here's what we're going to do. We are going to take a short break. We'll come back. We'll keep talking about this. Keep getting your feedback on it. And then we'll get into the Van Halen and touch on Bobk Kulick a little bit. We'll see. It is another fucking podcast. Rockwood Saloon Authentic Apparel takes rock and roll fashion to a new level with their tees and tanks for men and women. They also make custom shirts, jackets, vests, pants, hoodies, beanies, and more. The Rockwood Graphics Department can design anything from your logo, t-shirt design, promo posters, band swag, and printed at great prices. From tour shirts and custom stage gear to killer threads for the street to the stage, Rockwood Saloon has it all. Rockwood Saloon, authentic rock and roll apparel for stage and street. World tour tested for quality, comfort, style, and durability. Check them out at www.rockwoodsaloon.com. That's rockwoodsaloon.com.
Retro Arcade brings Minnesota and surrounding areas arcade games from the days gone by. All of those great games from pizza joints and arcades are available in cocktail units and custom machines. Dozens of favorites from your youth in one machine to complete your game room or man cave. Retro Arcade also sells and services your favorite pinball machines. Find them at facebook.com/80arcade. That's facebook.com/80arcade. Retro Arcade. Your youth is just one click away.
If you need to promote your band or business, or just want to stylize, personalize, or customize your ride, check out vid-decals.com. Want to create and customize your own stickers representing your band, or make your own bumper sticker? Vid Decals can do it. All stickers are printed on quality vinyl and can be placed on any flat surface. Stickers are an affordable way to promote your band or business. Go to vid-decals.com to get started. That's vid-decals.com. vid-decals.com.
Hi, this is Al Pacino. You're listening to a man who can hold his head up in all 5 boroughs. That's my man, Izzy Presley. Another fucking podcast. Hoo-ah.
Sorry about the delay. I was trying to pull up a different one. I always play the goddamn Tom Arnold one because it's goddamn hilarious. Goddamn hilarious. Second half of the show brought to you by A&P Productions Laser Engraving. Doc, these guys are up in your area. They're up in Minnesota. You have a sidearm. You have handcuffs. You have anything you need laser engraved. Hit these guys up. They do a lot of great work for the police. They do a lot of great work for the military. So good they can even laser engrave a hot dog bun. Check them out. A&P Productions Laser Engraving. It's aplaser.com, I believe, is the website. Just click on the link. Just find their Facebook page and go from there. These guys are great. Good people. Great people. Very, very, very talented. And yes, the roadie packs will be back. Just need to... We should probably get those squared away this week so we can get them ready for the holiday season, ladies and gentlemen. Give them out as presents. What the fuck is another fucking podcast? Are you kidding me? So check those guys out. And John Palumbo Design. We love us some John Palumbo. You have a business. You have a band. You need a website done. You need a logo. Hit up our good buddy John Palumbo at John Palumbo Design. He is great. We'll be designing the logo for my brand new country band. And speaking of John Palumbo, we're adding a new sponsor to the show. Dean Guitars, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Guitars. Affordable. And fucking great. So check these guys out. Check out Dean Guitars. I don't have any prep on them. I don't have nothing. I'm just giving a shout out. Going to have that squared away this week. But Dean Guitars joining the family, ladies and gentlemen. Dean Guitars. God bless John Palumbo. A little more listener feedback. Sledgehammer. I heard Alice Cooper is sharpening his teeth. Apparently it's in the contract they signed. If they make a comeback, Alice will be dispatched. That's funny. Sledge, I will give you a Pat Fontaine.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what is today? The 19th? 5 days ago, which would have been the 14th, there was a very, very important anniversary from last year. Let's see. I'm selling it because it's too small and I never wear it. All right. So, we'll get into more Van Halen news in a second here. And anything else you guys want to talk about. But 1 year and 5 days ago, I can honestly say that I've gone a year without getting my fucking car repoed, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, check that out! I haven't gotten repoed in a year! Yeah! God, I'm a fucking loser. So, anyways, yes, the Motley, Def Leppard, and Poison tour will be happening in 2020. I had heard that Poison was coming back, which they do every couple years. They do it. You know, it's never oh my God, they're coming back. It's fuck it, we're gonna go out and play again. But yeah, that's gonna happen in 2020, and it's going to be a stadium tour, as it looks like, and what the hell? Why not? Why not? It's going to be a great day. It's going to be a great show. You get 3 of the biggest fucking rock bands ever playing together in a stadium. It's going to be fucking great. Scotty says, way to go, Izzy. Yeah, thank you. Let me pat myself on the back for paying my car payment. Ugh. Don't get me started. So yes, that's details on that coming soon, but is going to be a great fucking tour. And anybody that just, ladies and gentlemen, if you're within the sound of my face and you just chill the fuck out. Really, how does it affect you? I spent all this money to see them on their last tour. Well, now you get to see them again. Because you obviously wanted to see them one more time. Now you get to see him again. I spent that money to go see Kiss on the farewell tour with last time they ever played with Ace and Peter. Because that's how they spin it now. That's how they've always spun it. Well, we were just saying farewell to Ace and Peter when at the time they were saying goodbye to everything. It's time to move on from Kiss. It's time to move on from Kiss. Oh, we were just moving on from Ace and Peter. Fuck you. Because you came back with both of them in different fucking versions. But like I said, it's all about money. It's all about money, and I don't blame them whatsoever. See, now, here's a comment on the Rolling Stone page. I completely agree. The only reason to go to see this is to see if Vince has a heart attack on stage. Fuck you. Fuck you. Bruce says, I heard there's a 4th band to be added. Ooh. Maybe some stuff I heard about that might actually be happening. Huh. We will see. So, let's get into this Van Halen stuff. So AJ Benza, who was on this show, we talked about this a little bit last week. He's the one that broke the story. Every time you see Blabbermouth, they always say TMZ, but no, it was not TMZ. It was AJ Benza, and he broke it weeks before TMZ had anything to do with it. And there has been, as we all know, the rumors are, and these have only been rumors up to this point because there has been no official word from Van Halen, the Van Halen camp, Eddie Van Halen, Valerie Bertinelli, his son, or anybody about what's really going on with Eddie. And the rumors are cancer. Heard everything from throat cancer to advanced lung and brain cancer. And then you see pictures of him at the chiropractor. No, it's just something with his hands. Well, this came out on Blabbermouth yesterday. And you got to bear with me. I'm not up to fresh news because, like I said, I slept all day and I didn't get a chance to listen to Eddie Trunk. But I came across this last night. I sent it to AJ, and he says, yes, I have seen this. Report! Eddie Van Halen released from hospital after painful reaction to what, ladies and gentlemen? Cancer drugs. See? AJ was right. But this is according to TMZ. Eddie Van Halen is back at home after spending several days in a hospital due to complications from his cancer treatment. Sources close to legendary guitarist tell the site he was admitted to the hospital last week with intestinal issues and abdominal pain. Both result in a bad reaction to the drugs Eddie is reportedly taking to battle throat cancer. Okay, so maybe it is throat cancer. I had heard worse. My sources told me it was stage 4 advanced lung cancer that had moved into his brain. So apparently it is just the throat cancer. He was released on Sunday and said he is doing fine now. There have been a lot of rumors regarding Van Halen's guitarist supposedly worsening health, with TMZ reporting recently that Van Halen has traveled between the U.S. and Germany for cancer treatment, going on several years now. Site later said that the sad medical news had some folks thinking Eddie was on his deathbed, but we're told that's anything but the case. Yeah, you're told that, but we don't know that. You can hear from your sources all you want, but until there's anything officially from the Van Halen camp, we won't know. And this is exactly the statement right here. A rep for Van Halen had no comment on TMZ's initial report when reached by Fox News. And you heard on this show last week, AJ Benza, the guy that broke this story, Blabbermouth, the guy that broke this story, he knows everybody. He's TMZ before there ever was a TMZ. Before TMZ actually became actual news. He reached out to the Van Halen camp. He reached out to Valley Bertinelli. He reached out to everybody surrounding them. Nothing. Nada. Nope. Nothing. Not a fucking beep out of Van Halen camp. So we do not know what is actually going on with Eddie. Is it the throat cancer or is it worse? AJ thinks he's going to be dead by the end of the year. Or very well could be. But we don't know. We don't want that to be true. Nobody wants that to be true. Most importantly, for his family. Just say something already. Just say something. That's all we want as fans. We want to know what's going on. Why? Because we don't want one of our heroes to die. And we don't want a family to lose a father. And that's the bottom line. More feedback. Scotty says, poor Big John. Yeah, I did say that. And first of all, big shout out to Big John. Successful heart surgery. And glad everything's okay. That happened last week. And especially, just having surgery and these rumors just popping up. Big John had to put out a statement on his fucking Facebook page and say it publicly to people to stop asking about the tour before it was announced. And because he couldn't say anything either. He's not in the band. He works for them. Works for them. Oh, get this loser off my computer screen. Oh, now. Bobk Kulicks. Here we go. Let's go to ultimateclassicrock.com so I don't have to look at some hoser from Montreal that's a hack. This is from ultimateclassicrock.com. This is posted on November 10th, and the headline is Bobk Kulicks accuses brother Bruce of backstabbing. Kiss collaborator Bobk Kulicks accuses brother Bruce Kulick of backstabbing in a dispute over merchandise. This is over merchandise, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, what does this always come back to? Money! Bob claims that Bruce, Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, and band manager Doc McGee behaved. Whoa. You forgot somebody else very important there. A cat by the name of Keith LaRue. We love Keith LaRue. Can't wait to have Keith on the show. Dishonorable and dishonest manner over Kulick Brothers items they put on sale. He further claimed that Bruce has taken out a restraining order against him. Bruce Kulick is unable to respond publicly because of a protective order. Plus, Bruce is just too much of a nice guy. Bruce is one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life. And it's weird because the couple times I've talked to Bob was the exact same way. Just so passionate. There's something going on. There's got to be something going on with Bob. The photos below are merchandise. Kiss Army merchandise permission from my brother Bruce Kulick only. Bob wrote an Instagram post. And then he's done these interviews where he's just lost his fucking mind. Saying that I was paid $1,800 to play on Kiss Alive 2 and to keep my mouth shut. Yeah, that's what it means to be a studio musician, Bob. You should know this. You've been in the industry for fucking how many years? You've been in the industry this long, Bob. You know what it means to be a studio musician. You get paid, you keep your mouth shut, and that's it. Jacobus is here. What's up? Hey, Jacobus, if you check out my my eBay, I have a Dan Marino jersey on sale on eBay right now. It is a size 46. It would fit you greatly. Right now, it's currently at $49.99. And it's an authentic game cut, so it's fit to go over shoulder pads and everything. It's a 46, and I'm a 48. It would fit you greatly, sir. More feedback. Sledgehammer. Unless it's finger cancer, there's no excuse for not giving us a new guitar solo. That's my bottom line. Why so much hate for Mitch? I'm not going to get into it. I mean, I could, but I won't. Jealous. Hey, buddy. I'm assuming that's about Bruce or Bobk Kulick. Look. Bob, you're a musician. You know what it's like. You know the run, you know the gamut, you know the gig. When you're paid to be a studio musician and to keep your mouth shut, you do your job and you keep your mouth shut. That's what it is. There's a Jacob Bunton who's been on this show. He's a writer. He's written a lot of the stuff that you've heard. Is his name on that stuff? No. Can he say what that stuff is? No. Why? Because he is a ghostwriter. Do I know what that stuff is? No. If I did, could I say it? No. It's a gag order. You are paid to keep your mouth shut. You're paid to do your job. And that's it. And Bruce, for the record, I never said Mitch LaFon. I just said a hoser from Montreal. Never said the name. You said the name. I did not. I just said a hoser from Montreal. There are many hosers in Montreal. So there. Oh, Pat Fontaine, how do you feel about that?
Yeah.
But that's what it is. There's something going on with Bob. There really is something going on with Bob. He's got to get his head straight. He's got to do what he has to do to get his head straight, because you're in a fight with your brother, who's one of the nicest people in the fucking world. You're in a fight with a band that made you famous. You're in a fight with the band that's why people know who you are. You're in a fight with the band that, because of that band, that's why you got your gigs. Not saying you're not very talented. You are a very, very, very talented person. Guitar player, producer, yada, yada, yada. But you owe your career to Kiss. You do. If it wasn't for Kiss, I'm not saying you wouldn't have been a successful, because you probably would have been, because you are that talented. But your career path started with Kiss. Not in the band, but working with the band. And now it's all sour grapes. Look, I'm not in the situation. I don't know what's going on. But get your head straight. We are too old for this kind of shit. We're too old to worry about this. Life's too short. I got more important shit to worry about. I got lots of shit to worry about. But I get it. Your likeness was on a t-shirt that was made a while ago. So they're not supposed to be able to sell those t-shirts anymore? Well, I guess actually kind of that's how the law works. We'll see what happens with that. We will see. All right, we are running. It is almost 7 o'clock. What else do you got? We got anything else, folks? Doc, I love you, buddy. I'm jet lagged, exhausted here in London. In London? It's a Friends reference, ladies and gentlemen. But I can't turn the podcast off. It keeps me entertained while I'm traveling. Well, thank you, man. It means a lot. It really does mean a lot. Look, 300 episodes. Thank you, guys. I do, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. And I'm not going anywhere. The Mandalorian, I do not have Disney Plus. I don't have time. I mean, I do. But I got to make time for more important shit like practicing guitar and writing jokes and writing songs. Bruce says, brothers fight. Gallagher's, Knopfler's, the Kinks, the Robinson brothers. The Gallaghers are the best. Does anybody follow Liam Gallagher on Twitter? It is awesome. He's got over 1 million followers, and he follows 0 people. How fucking rock and roll is that? That just rules. That just rules. I think the Gallaghers are the most entertaining siblings in the history of music. They're fucking great. They are fucking great. I love them. And I love Oasis. I used to hate Oasis, but then I saw them and I got it. It's like, God, these guys are really fucking good. It's fucking rock and roll. Fucking rock and roll, Bubba. So there you go, the 300th show. I'm working on a guest for Tuesday and a guest for the following week, and we're just going to go once a week now. It's just too much. I need to build the listeners back up. So, if you guys are in town on Thursday night here in Hollywood, Punchlines and Backlines return, and Chad Stewart from Faster Pussycat is our special guest musician who will be doing stand-up comedy for the very first time. It is at the Grafton in Hollywood on Sunset Boulevard, just a block away from the Sunset Strip. A couple blocks away from the Sunset Strip. I will be doing stand-up comedy there as well, hosted by myself and Courtney Cronin-Dold. Oh my God, speaking of Courtney, we went to see Ace Frehley. Not together, but we were both there. And Ace shined. Ace was fucking great. That was on Saturday night. Then Saturday night is what kind of screwed me up because I got hammered after we got home. Sunday, I went on a fucking Twitter meltdown. Saturday night, Sunday morning. Thank you, Jack Daniels and Richie Kotzen. Oh my God. Holy shit. We got a bid. What's the bid on? Let's see. What is the bid on? On the Minnesota Wild Matt Johnson jersey, size 52, authentic with fight strap. We got a bid, ladies and gentlemen. Yay, that's $50. Hopefully that goes up more. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. Just ignore my Twitterness. But I'm a man. I did not take him down. I left him up. Why? Because I am a sensitive bastard. And everybody knows that. So Ace was awesome. Check out, I'm going to go see him again on Sunday. And I think Tora Tora on Saturday. Can I afford it? No. Whatever. Oh my God. Anyways, so yes, Punchlines and Backlines on Thursday night. No cover. Come on down. Earl Skakel, who's a voice on the Jellies, is a very, very, very popular podcast called Inappropriate Earl that you guys would love. Check that one out. I've been on that show. I got to get Earl back on. And then next Wednesday night, the night before Thanksgiving, ladies and gentlemen, that's right, Sound Check Live, our last show of the year, hosted by myself, put on by the amazing Steve Ferlazzo, puts on a great show every month. God bless you, Steve Ferlazzo, and God bless you for letting me do what I do each and every month. No cover, Hollywood and Highland at Lucky Strike Live. Amazing venue, best sounding venue in Los Angeles, bar none. And there is no cover, folks. I don't know who's playing yet. They haven't announced that. Usually happens the week of the show. So there is that. Let me hit my outro music. Thank you guys again. It's been a great run. And it ain't done yet. I said run. Be back on Tuesday night, hopefully with Brent Woods. We'll see. He said to get a hold of him a couple days before. That's always the best because he might be filming a video. We have no idea what the hell is going on. If not, we'll figure it out. But got to nail down a date with Tim Russ, who said he wanted to do the show. Working on a brother of one of the most famous actors of all time, who now has a guitar company. And he was in the first movie. Just going to leave it at that. So, kind of ties into last week's show. Because AJ was in one of those movies as well. Just going to leave it at that. Social media at Real Izzy Presley all the way across the board. If you guys want to donate to the show, Izzy Presley at yahoo.com is your PayPal. That link is up on the Facebook page. It's easy. Just go to the Another Effing Podcast on Facebook and buy merch. There's going to be a Black Friday discount as well. See you guys on Tuesday. My name is Izzy Presley. What I lack in talent, I make up for in cock.